Star frickin' Winder. That's right. 7/8 trample haste. Fuck if you want. Ba-bam, let's go. Draw me 8 cards, baby. You're saying, like, ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man, and today's juicer is gonna be I'm warping here. So shout out to Adam L from Twitch. If you see this, shout out to you for the idea. Okay, we got this idea from the Giantcraft Helm. Shout out, this card also just kind of looks like it's from straight out of the 90s, which is really fun. But this is like Doc Ox and Tentacles. Whenever a creature you control mana value 5 or greater enters, you may attach this equipment to it, and then it gets +4/+4. You're not really gonna ever use the equip, I guess, unless you go for like a Fountainport, which I'll probably get to here in a second. But the basic idea of this deck is pretty simple. What we're gonna do is go in for, well, there's the Hellkite. That's the most obvious thing that costs 5 that warps. There is also the Riddler. Now these are very basic ideas, right? We're also having the Splash Portal so that when you have the warp, you can kind of bring them back. But let's address some of the spicier stuff. We've got the Anticausal Vestige, which is quite nice. If you do cast this on curve, what you're going to hit is a Reality Fulcrum. Now, this Reality Fulcrum is pretty interesting. Whenever it enters, you're going to exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you can play those cards, and then you can add 2 mana in any combination of colors. You can only spend them from exile, but because, no, you're going to get 2 cards from the Reality Fulcrum, correct? Then you have the Warp, so then you just have like these cards that are exiled, and then you can use this mana for the cards that are warped. And like when you warp them in, they're going to be, you know, you're going to have access to them pretty much whenever as like the game kind of goes on. So in the early game, we have a lot of like interaction. There's like 4 Torch the Towers, some Splash Portals, Obliterating Bolt, etc., etc. Now what I really like here is the Frostcliff Siege. Now this is the money maker here. It now just gives you +0/+0 trample haste. Now you'll kind of notice the Starwinder here. Whenever a creature you control deals kind of damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. It's that simple. Yes, you're going to draw 8 cards. If you play this on curve, it's not as good, but I'm telling you it's still pretty damn good because you're going to discard all the rest of your cards in your hand, correct? Obviously, you're going to draw 8 cards. You're going to discard like 5 or something like that. You're still just going to be able to set up your cards. Like, I'm not kidding you. It sounds goofy because it's like, oh, well, you're just going to have to discard them. You're really going to get that much advantage. Kinda, because you just get to set up your next plays, and it's very easy. I mean, sometimes it takes a while to like discard your cards and think about it a little bit, but it is what it is. Now you'll notice the Anticausal Vestige. I'm only running 2 of right now. That kind of is like more just because I wanted to like really focus on the Reality Fulcrum. You might be able to like optimize it a little bit better. This is more showing it off more so for content. I'm not trying to win an RCQ here, so there is that. Everything in the sideboard looks pretty normal, but that is the spiciest thing you can do here. We're gonna go for a Starwinder and then the Frostcliff Siege. So without further ado, just keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. It really does help out the channel. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Bagel Boy, my arch nemesis, how are you doing here? It's my arch nemesis, Bagel Boy. Alright, we have double red. We'll go this for red, I suppose. And then June, July is... Wait, that's a thing? It's June, July is too hot to pour cement? I didn't know it could be too hot to pour cement, to be honest with you. Alright, bat. Damn bat. Well, I have no interaction for you, my friend. Well, I wish I had torched the tower, but I do like Unable to Scream, but Unable to Scream is just like not good at all versus the bat, sadly. Alright, do you have counter magic, Blue Mage? Is this with Demir? Some sort of spy? Oh, no, it's not. Here we go. Maybe get a little Reality Fulcrum down. Drowner. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Damn, yeah, that I would never have guessed that summer was too hot to pour concrete. Never would have guessed that one. Alright, let's go for this Reality Fulcrum. Definitely an interesting card. It's not very interesting when you snag lands, but at least we, like, get the lands out of the way, I guess. Ow, ow. Thankfully, we haven't seen a cat yet, so... Alright, well, I kind of need something to play here, so... I mean, this is just horrific. Uh... Alright, let's run this back. This could get a little sketchy. Of course, the Cavern of Souls is very good in some matchups. Quite horrific in some. But, I mean, I guess we could just go... We could call up Sphinx with the Cavern for the draw. And still hold up red for removal. I think I kind of like that, so... Making a duck leg in the air fryer? There you go. There you go. The air fryer is literally the best invention of all time. I use my air fryer every single day. I just used my air fryer about, 15 minutes ago, literally. Alright, let's go Sphinx. Warp this little cutie pie in there, and then we'll see if we can snag maybe a little bit more lands here. Because as of right now, looking a little sus. Looking a little sus. You have no idea how concrete works? That makes two of us. How's life? Because I don't know how much works. Nothing in the construction industry. I barely know how to tap my own mana, so... Take your pick. Take your pick here. Let's get our blue. Let's get our Is It Unholy Annex down. Oh yeah. All right, this looks a little bit better, huh? All right. Well, let's go for the furnace before. Well, hold on. I amend my statement. We should probably go for Island then, because we still deal 3, and then we can play around Phantom Interference this way, and then still kill the Cecil. Yeah, because if we get hit, if I don't drop the land there, and they hit me with that Phantom Interference, then I cry. A little bit low in the red department. So that's not great, but we're going to have to make do. Not having double red on some turns is obviously proving to be quite the issue, but I'm not even kidding you. I think we do hit this, right? X equals 1. We deny them the value. It's the only play I have. We deny them value here. It's not like we're going to worry about another stun counter, so... It's not the best use of our Spectral Restitching, I can tell you that, but... You have little options here. You have little options here. Sad? Saren, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Giantcraft Helm looks like the pulled art from... I just said that. I'm not even joking you. I actually did say that. I was like, this card literally looks like a card from 1996. So if they do have the cat, we've got the Torch the Tower. That's one good thing about this deck. Torch the Tower on the cat always feels good. That doesn't feel good, but we can unable to scream it, so... Starwinder. If we had our haste enabler here, the Starwinder would go absolutely bonkers here. But for now, we'll just have to hold on to an unable scream. Sure. I'm not... See, oh my god, Auto Tapper, we're going to be a little bit smarter than you today, Auto Tapper. We're going to be a little smarter than you today, Auto Tapper. So this is resolving. We want to hold up our Torch the Tower. That could be everything if they tapped like a cat or something. I did. I'm not... Sarah, I really did. I was like, this card is literally straight out of, whatchamacallit. It's literally just... I don't care what it says. It's literally just straight out of, like, 1996. The vibes are just right on cue. I'm gonna go... I'm just gonna have to probably hit them with this. Just for the bargain. Ooh, Hellkite. The problem with Hellkite... is I already have a Riddler. I'm not even joking you. I think I would rather have land. I know it seems kind of counterintuitive here, but we go for the Hellkite, and then what? And then we're just in the same exact position, begging for land. That's kind of a weird one, but I think I'm going to put that away. It's kind of a weird one. I think we're just... we need land, so... Here we go. Uncounterable Riddler. The Giantcraft Helm. 90 style, baby. That's an 810. That's an 810. Here we go. Yeah, the air fryer is probably pound for pound, dollar for dollar. I think the air fryer is probably the best thing I've ever purchased. I am not even remotely joking. Alright, instead of going in for the Reality Fulcrum, now we can kind of just establish control of the board. I'm going to go in for this. Just Unable to Scream to Cecil. Perhaps if they have another Phantom Interference, I should have gone for Unable to Scream first. But it doesn't matter, baby. Round 3. Fight. Alright, let's go and keep this. I'll never believe you, Matt Dash. Oh, there's our helm. There it is. Alright, straight out of 1996. Here we go. I don't think this is the power level of 1996, but... Oh, you suck. So let's see what you want to do here. Do you want to take the Riddler to deny my draw? Or do you want to take the Hellkite to deny pinging you in the face? Because honestly, as weird as this is, I probably would prefer the... Oh. I wasn't even really on the Splash Portal at all, I'll be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie, this makes things a lot easier here, but I was not really on the Splash Portal. I was just gonna chuck this Riddler down, because if I didn't have land, then that would have been bad. We're gonna put the Helm on it. Obviously, we don't get the benefit of the Helm yet, but... That was honestly the least likely thing I thought they would take. I'm not gonna lie to you. People are asking, where's Glarb? Glarb is nowhere! Go ahead and put out a kite. I'm killing him later. Don't worry. Oh, this is so nasty. This isn't even like a problem. This is the antithesis of a problem. This is going to be... Yeah, I mean, you know I have a Nova Hellkite, right? You know that I have a Nova Hellkite. Ooh, this is so nasty. 1 damage on the bat. Goodbye. We'll put the Helm on it, even though, again, we're not really getting the benefit of the Hellkite yet. Like, right now, we're not getting the benefit of the Helm, because it hasn't really functionally done anything, because we just would have, even without it, the same thing happens. The Kaito just dies. I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot. I haven't seen a whole lot of the Glarb requests in the chat. Another one, eh? So, I imagine you have a cat here. You either have a cat... Huh, do you have a cat here? I'd rather probably just wait for this, but I'm going to be able to Splash Portal it in. If they have a cat, it's just, like, so bad. You know what I mean? So I think that's what we're gonna poke the bear here. I would rather you basically have anything other than a cat. Oh, okay. Well, that's totally fine, because guess what? I have a Splash Portal. And now I kill your Drowner. And now I have my Helm. Pop. Plop, lock, and drop it. And now straight out of 1996, baby. The Giantcraft Helm. Let's go. I bet you didn't see that one coming, huh? Alright, so I mean, we've answered literally every single card they've had, and we're still not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. Tips, yeah, that's what I'm doing, sir, yeah. Tips Giantcraft Helm. Yeah, so I'm gonna swing in again. I think that's what I'm into doing here. So let's go blue. I guess we go Riddler instead, right? Let's actually swing in first. If I go Riddler, then we should swing in, because then we put the we put it on the Riddler then. That's fine. For you, Saren. All right, let's go and draw 8-10. Not bad, half bad. Sadly, we are at 13-13. That really sucks. For some reason, that really makes me mad when they get both modes of the Preacher. Oh, that one I had. For some, it's not even that big a deal, but I go, oh, it makes me mad. Alright, so they're gonna put it on the life linker. It's a little. I mean, we're gonna ping something here. Let's see if you got any counter magic here. But either way, we're gonna pop off the Siren. And I think I will put it on the Hellkite, because I think I'd rather keep the Riddler. If they kill something, I'd rather them kill the weaker thing, theoretically. Slightly, by, I mean, 1. Okay. So they're just going to get 1/1s with the Preacher. I think that's honestly okay. I just don't want to see a cat. A Kaito's fine, because I imagine they'll just put stun counters on the Riddler, and then we can just splash portal. So I don't really mind that. I just don't want to see a cat. But do you ever want to see a cat? No, nobody ever wants to see a freaking cat when you play this deck. We've literally answered every single thing from Kaito to please don't. Okay, that's fine. Whew, that's fine. It's not, well, I mean, fine-ish, right? I think a cat would be a lot worse.
Sit down. Rethink your life.
So let's go Frostcliff Siege. Wait, hold on, do I just win? I think I just win. If they don't have any interaction, I could just win here. I mean, if they don't have any interaction, we just win here. I'm gonna try it out. It's gonna be tough. They're holding up some sort of interaction here. But I don't have any choice, right? I don't have a choice. This is it. This is the game, I think. Trample Haste. Splash Portal. I mean, this would be a pretty sick way to win. Not 1, but 2 Giantcraft Helms. They give me a nice deck, which probably means we're cooked here, but... Swing in. Not 1, but 2! No way! No way! 2 Giantcraft Helms. Let's go. Roscoe Jones. What a name. Alright, let's get a little better of a hand here. God, we got the Siege. We got the Siege and the Starwinder here. This hurts my soul, but I think we have to put away Starwinder. Yeah. Gotta do it. I can't just roll into a blind match with no removal. So. Something I have to take the lesson. Did I take the Sieges out? Yeah, right? I'm running a full playset too, so, I mean... The Siege with a Starwinder is literally chef's kiss. It's gonna be hard to get into, but... Roscoe Jones is Leroy Jenkins' cousin. I got you. Gotta be an aggro deck then, right? Or maybe the cousins, so they play the opposites? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Alright, let's go Siege. It's kind of a moot point to have Trample Haste with the Hellkite, but it is not with our other creatures, so... Hellkite's already got Haste. That's kind of a moot point, but... Giving our Starwinder Haste would be kind of nuts, so let's do that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, this isn't that bad, right? This isn't even like a synthesizer deck as far as I can tell, so... Ooh. That's totally fine. Pop. I'll probably hold up the torch. I would rather than block, chump block. I don't know if they would, but... There's really no... I mean, I can just wait, right? I guess the only downside is they station it with priority. If I don't torch here. Let's just hold on to it. Oh, Affinity, no! No! So we do get punished here. Alright, we'll do this now. Alright. No, we do get punished. Oh, damn it. Okay. So that was a tap land, and they had just enough to rip this Voyage home. Okay, so I should have just torched. Okay. Well, we do get punished then, huh? This would have been a nice deck, a nice matchup to have the Starwinder. Could you imagine if we had Starwinder here? Oh, it'd be so nice. We mulliganed it away. That's so unfortunate. Artifacts. Gosh, where's my Starwinder? Give me a Starwinder back. I want Starwinder back. I'm so sorry, Starwinder. I failed you. Wait, is this warped in? At least this is warped in. Okay, so at least this thing goes away, but... Yikes. It might really start being time to look at Ruinous Rampage in the sideboard with Simulacrum decks, and a lot of these Just Guide like lists are coming back. I'm telling you, it really might be time. I'm doing it. I'm doing it right after this match. We're gonna go 2 Ruinous Rampages in the side. Could you imagine if I had a Ruinous Rampage in my hand? For those of you who don't know what Ruinous Rampage is, it's exile all artifacts, 3 or less. Could you imagine if I had that right now? And we're just cooked, right? I guess we could... I don't think there's an out here. Nah, you got it. Alright, let's run this back. You know what? This time, we're not going to screw up this time. We've got Frostcliff Siege, Starwinder. Here we go. You thought I was about something down? Yeah, no worries. The Real Young Swag. And honestly, I've never heard of this band / fellow, but here we go. Now playing, my friend. For real? Those do sound pretty different. The artist could be I don't know either one of those artists, so they could sound similar, but from the outside looking in, it definitely doesn't sound like the same person. Alright, Riddler. I think we gotta rock the Riddler, baby. We're gonna get this Frostcliff Siege down and go for the Starwinder. It's gonna be kind of a moot point, because you do have to obviously just discard all your cards, but... It's been a... Yeah, no worries, Laszlo. We're just giving you a hard time. No worries, man. Alright, yeah, I'm setting up the Frostcliff Siege. That's what I'm doing. That's fine. I did pack in the lovely Pyroclasm here as a silver bullet, but hopefully that just won't matter. Another one, huh? Let's go for the Siege. You know the drill, baby. Let's get it. Trample Haste. They know Tom on a personal level stage. Yeah, exactly. Alright. I mean, we got it. I don't want to red alert anybody. But, I mean, we literally have it, so... Ooh, Hellkite. Hold on. I think we just rip it, baby. I think we just rip it. I'm gonna call... It doesn't really matter here. We'll call Dragon. It don't really matter. I guess Dragon for the double red, but you know what? As the great DX would say... Are you ready? Star frickin' Winder. That's right. 7/8 trample haste. Give me 8 cards. You can chump block if you want. Ba-bam, let's go. Draw me 8 cards, baby. You're saying, like, well, is this really that necessary? You're going to have to discard them all? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, you're going to have to give me a little bit of a second here, opponent. Fulcrum, let's get rid of you. Okay, we only have 1 land after all of that. Kind of diabolical, not gonna lie. Okay, this might take a hot second. We'll get rid of the other sieges here. Oh god. Oh god. Bolt. 1 more. We'll try to be quick about this. Is it really the land? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know, whatever. Okay, I don't want to sit here and rope for 9 hours, so we have at least 1 more land, which is kind of wild. Kind of wild that I only found 1, well, I guess 1 untapped land. Oh god. Hopefully I just warp our stuff in, though. That's kind of the idea here, right? So, Reliquary, what if I just warp it in, though? Then you can't, you know... If I warp it in, well, then what do you do? What if I Helm here? What if I Giantcraft Helm, and then I Nova Hellkite, and then, yeah, put this on here. That's a 9/9. And then I swing at your face. What now? They're gonna take it. Okay, I guess that makes kind of sense, right? Well, actually, hold on. We should just pick off the Tezzeret here, right? Torch, bam. And then I warp out. Look at that. Now I warp out that Dusk Rose Reliquary. We're good. Oh yeah. So they can have Trump. They can do whatever they want, but we have Trample too. That's the whole thing, though. Like, we have Trample. I think that's fine. They can't take away enchantments, only the artifacts. So they take away my home, sadly. That's okay, though. How many flyers do you have? I think, do we just have this? Well, you're only going to have 1 after I pop this. And then we have Trample, so this is just lethal. That's so funny. We literally have lethal. Even if they block here, it's just 1 damage. That's Xaxes. Now, that was the ceiling of our deck right there. Round 3. Fight. Let's go. There's our lovely Starwinder. Alright, so we do have Pyroclasm in case they go super wide here. Ancient Blood Moon, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Oh, I don't like this Frigate thingy here. I don't like that. Alright. Don't like that. Because now our Pyroclasm might be a lot weaker if they go wide. I need a land. Okay, this actually could go really... Okay, this could go south quickly.
My purpose is clear. Every piece.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I'm ripping it, baby. Trample Haste, yeah. Here you go. We could go for Obliterating Bolt on Tezzeret, but Tezzeret already, like, did his thing. Whatever. Whatever. Cow in the presence of our hat. I'm feeling a bit... Oh, you're feeling a bit ill? Well, hopefully I can make you feel a little bit better by swinging with the big Starwinder. Does that sound good to you? We're going to get some crazy warp combos. Just for you, Blood Moon. Just for you. There's no room on my desk. I had to chuck that thing. You know I gotta... If I draw one more land... Oh, baby. I think... Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That should be okay. So, like, land? Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, young man.
Just what I need.
I gotta push for land here. I have to. You gotta just push for land here. We take a draw and a map token. I don't think I can resist that. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's go red. Pay. We're just pushing land here. Okay, not bad. Alright, we got 2 lands out of that. Not bad. Now we can kind of like reestablish what we got going on. Opponent respects the hat. You love to see it. You love to see it, right? So they can go absolutely wide as literal hell. Which is not good. But we do have Pyroclasm. I wish it was Slagstorm at the moment because this. Because the Emissary can still just bring it back. It's kind of annoying. Tezzeret, you need to stop. That's actually better than just searching for another thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna bolt Tezzeret. Wait, hold on, can I? Oh wow, hold on. Are we cooking? Are we cooking? Dare I say, are we cooking? Alright, not bad. Not bad. Don't drop into the Tezzeret. Well, I have Bolt. It's fine. That's fine. That'll... Ooh, alright. I'm just gonna bolt one of these things. 1 card left in hand. Maybe I should have kept the... I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have haste now with Siege, so it's fine, I think. Ooh! Oh, no! No, how? How? No, that's insane! No, that's insane. That's not fair. That's not even right. Like 1 but 2? Not 1 but... That's like so wild. We're still looking okay, but wow. Holy crap. I mean, we're actually still looking kind of okay here, I will say. I don't want to get... I think we actually cast this for blue. Okay. And then we can just torch the Tezzeret. Yeah, the lack of haste is really bad, though. I did not just top deck this opponent, I promise. That's crazy, though. Like, actually having Authority and Tezzeret, like, with 2 cards in your hand, I don't think you could be... I don't think you could have picked any 2 set of cards with that mana in the entire game more efficiently. Because I thought we just had it, but now we're sweating. Now I'm sweating bad. I think we lost. I'm not kidding you. This is gonna be unbelievably difficult to overcome. Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Alright, we're gonna need some help here. Splash Portal comes in tap still. Doesn't really matter. But I do get a draw again, so why not? Alright. Yeah. I don't care about your life. I care about gaining some sort of answer here. Damn. 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 I think this was our game to lose. We lost. That's crazy, dog. That's so crazy. Oh, man. We were, like, mathematically favored for the longest time. It's not... It's probably over. Well, I can draw. I can't believe it. Oh, hey, hats off to the opponent. No hate to the opponent or nothing, but yeah, I'm a little bit salty on that. Gosh. All right, let's take a draw. We pretty much need. We can't sit here and block. I think drawing, well, I mean, 5 cards should yield something. We're still in it. Yeah, it's close though. We gotta draw. We have to draw an answer here. It can't just be. Ooh, Pyroclasm and Abrade. Okay, yeah, we're definitely still in this. Certainly. Yeah, we can sweep. I mean, we can sweep here. Abrade. Bargain and block? I don't think we can bargain and block, right? Maybe. If I just chuck this frickin' Starwinder out, I mean... Let's tank. Let's tank here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the most obvious move. I think so. Just, like, torch the Pinnacle. Just chuck out an actual Starwinder. But then we lose our Trample. We lose our Trample, though. I think that's pretty significant. Play another Riddler, then bargain. I don't want to lose my Trample, man. Losing Trample feels very, very bad. Yeah, if Emissary lives, I'm probably dead. They're kind of dead if I trample over their head, though, right? I could Starwinder to... No. Yeah. This is tough. See if I can draw maybe another, like, Abrade or something. Just, like, as a Hail Mary. I got one more timeout. Maybe I should have done that before the draw. Well, there's our answer. I'm gonna hold up full control here as well. Okay. I maybe thought maybe opponent would go for a carrot kick at their upkeep because they get the scry right before their draw. Not from 22. 22. Not this turn. Yeah, no, not this turn. It's certainly not this turn. I mean, let's try this. It's gotta be Trample Haste. And I think we just chuck this, because I don't really want to swing. Yeah, that's the other line too, right? We can warp in our Starwinder so that we can swing one in. I'm really nervous though. They have like another counter spell here. I know I'm taking a really long time because they're showing me Get Lost. If I do that, most likely I think we should be okay. All right, let's warp this in. We're gonna Fountainport. I'm not using the Fountainport. We're gonna warp this in. It'll come in tapped. We swing in one Riddler. How risky is this though? You know what I mean? Like if they have Get Lost, let's say they get lost, we have one blocker. That's so risky. But I already committed to it, so draw 5. Yep, I will indeed draw 5. None of these cards do much. I think it's literally just Hellkite to get a kill in. I think it's just Hellkite just to get a kill. Maybe draw a usable spell, yeah, right? 2 blockers. I mean, they can. I don't know. God, man, I don't like that move. I regret that. I regret that a lot. I regret that a lot. We should have probably no, we should have more blockers up. No, I knew it. I fucking knew it. They got 2 Get Lost, huh? They got it. Good game. Good game. Good game. I messed that up so badly.
This will suffice for now.
Good game, the opponent. Hey, nothing but love to the opponent. Good game. Yeah. If we kept up more blockers, we could have. Yeah.
All too easy.
Nothing but love to the opponent. I'm really upset. I played that. Yeah. I knew it too. If you made it this far, I'm just letting you know right now. I'm not wearing underwear. I am wearing shorts. It does kind of get bunched up a little bit in our stream, so. A little bit of Easter egg there. Sorry for the F-bomb. Let's keep it going. Hyperbolic. I'm not being hyperbolic when I say this hand is okay. I'm going to keep it. And we have red for Torch and Roaring Furnace, and then we'll just have to figure it out later. We'll figure out the blue later. I don't know. Mostly just doesn't seem quite as good. Oh, it's not. Yeah, you're totally right. Any excuse I can have to play new cards, I'm going to do it, because the hype and the funness and the novelty of it. But you are correct. It is definitely not going to impact the meta at all. The meta hasn't changed at all, Akrazi. Oh, that's just not good. I'll tell you what. That's just not good. I'll tell you right now. Do I just take my whole entire turn to just Torch? It's so gross. But I think I have to. Yeah. That is very disgusting. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. But if we slam down the Siege, we just lose on the spot. Wow. Wow. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Alright, I guess we have one torch the tower, so we'll just use this then. Trample haste, baby. We'll just one-hit kill ya. We'll just one-hit kill ya. God, this is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so nasty here. What do we have to kill the battle crier, right? Well, maybe we just do this first. Hold on, I changed my mind. We're gonna kill the Trailblazer, and then we can actually unable to scream the battle crier. Maybe that was a little bit. Hold on, maybe we should have just gone in for the bargain the siege to kill the crier, because they might just go nuts here. So that kind of is unfortunate. 6 maps. Yeah, I know, Saren. I know, not great here. Okay. I don't know if there was any way out of here. I mean, we have the... yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should have just killed the battle crier then. Yeah, I should have killed the battle crier. You got me. Okay. I mean, we got some serious potential here, right? It's all theoretic, but, I mean, theoretically, pretty dynamite, I'd say. Alright, you know the drill, baby. Don't really have anything with the portal yet, but we can hit him pretty good here. What I like about this as well is if we do have like the Torch the Tower, which I don't right now, you can always just use this to bargain and kill things like cats. If you haven't known this, I really don't like the cat. That's fine. I don't know if 2's fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know we've got 2 Hellkites here, but we're gonna do it, baby. Alright, we'll pop 1. Of course. Casual 8 damage. Casual 8 damage. We do go away, which kind of sucks, but hey, we literally just get a free +4/+4. Like, not half bad, huh? And then next turn, I mean, we're looking... Ooh! If we had this last turn, we could set this up for the Starwinder. But because they are kind of screwed on mana, the only play I realistically have... I mean, yeah, we can't go for Starwinder here. We're just going to have to go for Hellkite and then Splash Portal. That's totally fine. Alright, we are looking for the Starwinder Siege combo. That is certainly on our radar. Don't worry, don't worry. It's certainly on the radar, but right this second, that's not the play. Tip my helm to you, sir. I would literally throw up in my mouth if you won this. If you win this without removal, I'm literally going to throw up everywhere. Trailblazer into Battle Crier into something? I will literally scream. Turn 3, 8 damage out of nowhere like an RKO, baby. I was going to say, if they won somehow with no interaction, I would have just... The scream I would have scrumped. Round 3. Fight. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. We got a little mana activation. Let's go ahead and check this out. Hydration, Adam, I appreciate that. Hold on 1 second. You know I got you. I got you, my friend. Cheers to you. Don't you own a RAL? Oh, I sure do. I sure do. Certain somebody was with me when I pulled that RAL. My pal RAL. I certainly do. You know what? I think that you're going to just plot your little dude. I'm going to go for a Riddler here. We're just going to take a draw. Casual draw. It's not the best play ever. No Splash Portal, so we're just going to go for that. But I think you're just going to plot your dude. That's what these decks do. I lied. I lied. But actually, it actually doesn't really matter that much. If I Abrade here, it's the same difference. Same thing. Let's wait. At this point, I'm not winning a race with this thing out, so I think we have to play for disruption. We're on the draw too, so I can't get too crazy here. That's annoying. That is quite annoying. Ward 2. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. Fountainport has no use either. Ew, my hand's gross. Judge, can I get a new hand? This is gross. I think I'm just holding up. No, I gotta interact here. It was definitely worth it. You got the better land on your draw, for sure, for sure. Ew! Stop! Alright. We'll have to Abrade on our Serac. Yeah, take your draw, whatever. Judge's hand's illegal? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. His hand's illegal as hell. I cannot touch this thing. 4 toughness and ward 2? I'm not touching that thing anytime soon. What the hell? Alright, we're kind of out of tricks here. Tricks are for kids. Quantum Riddler. Let's go. Draw me some cards here. Helm? Okay, maybe we just sneak attack here, huh? That's the one of Serac. Card is kind of annoying, but... I mean, if they don't go for Battle Crier, I can't really cry, right? No! Stop! Can you just, like, please stop? The Battle Crier enables it all! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come on. Why would you do that? Even if you have like a torch, like, do I really care? Not really. There's what are you doing here? That's fine. I'm okay with trading. I don't need the Riddler to win. You need the Battle Crier to win, I think. Flashfreeze, baby. I likes that. I likes that. Alright, let's do some thinking here. If we go Helm, if we go Hunter Hurst Helmsley here, we can Hellkite, hold up Flashfreeze. Do I even want to hold up Flashfreeze at this point? Scheme of thinking here. Hold on. Okay, so if I drop a land, we can hold up Flashfreeze. Do I want to hold Flashfreeze? I think we have a pretty good clock on him here. I think we're good here. Okay, let's go Giantcraft Helm. Warp this in, and we're still gonna be able to hold up Flashfreeze, and we're gonna do our cute little move here. No. I would have had a heart attack. Oh, I would have had a heart attack here. Decline. So that's 8 damage. Bam. I think Flashfreeze is still relevant, right? Because otherwise we are just we're just going for the Hellkite straight up. And we're not even worrying about Flashfreeze now. I think we have to hold Flashfreeze though. Right. I think this is like way. Ooh. Do we use Torch? Do we use Torch for this instead of Flashfreeze? No, I'm gonna do the safe play here. I'm gonna do the safe play. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna use the mana here. Do they have Spell Pierce? Spectral, that's the one. Never mind. Okay. I think it's fine. I mean, it's probably not. It's probably not. I mean, they're gonna counter anyway, right? Hold on. X equals 1. That was pretty huge there. I mean, we can Pyroclasm, take out the Sure Shot now. It's gotta be Clasm. I can't outrace him. I can't outrace him here. It's gotta be Clasm into Torch. That War 2 is nasty. It's pretty nasty, but I have no choice. Yeah, we have no choice here. Sure, no more haste. Okay. Roaming Throne, hi. Human. Why human? Why human? Hold on, can I just... Oh, do we just win? Do we just win now? Oh, no way. No way. Let's make... I'm going to take my time. We're going to take my time. Resolve, because I don't want to click autopay on accident. Decline. Attach. That's 8. What's... Chat, what's 8 plus 4? Chat, do you know 8 plus 4? Math's for blockers, so I don't know math very well. We're gonna decline that. I think 8 plus 4 is 12. I could be wrong, but I'm not, baby. But I'm not. GG's. Zuler, hi. Alright. Well, I can probably rock with this, right? It's a little sketchy. I mean, I guess I have to go red for the bolt. It's a little sketchy. Because we can always just call out Sphinx for our Cavern of Souls. So the Frostcliff Siege, I mean, pretty nasty. Oh, let's try and Rocket. That was easy. Kind of thought they had like maybe like a counter spell or something. Intimidation campaign. What the hell? This card is like kind of bad, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna just set up the Reality Fulcrum here. So now we at least get access to like the island splash portal for at least one turn. Opponent is not really doing much, which I mean this card's kind of weird. I hate to be a hater, but the card is kind of strange. I don't think it does nearly enough for 3 mana in the current meta, but hey, you do you. Another Riddler, oh my god. Alright, here's another one. You can counter this one, though. Ooh, there's our giant... Okay. I'm probably gonna Splash Portal, because we only have this turn with the Fulcrum. Like I said, we only have this turn with the Reality Fulcrum, so I'm gonna do it. I'm a little scared they're gonna hit me, but I figure they would probably maybe remove one thing, right? No? I mean, opponent just like is not doing anything, which is just so weird. Gotta do something at some point, right? Meringue. I mean, we've definitely presented them quite the threats here. And then they're in Bellion, too. I don't know what's happening. Bellion and this kind of... What the hell? I do like your like, you know... Your Nyx sleeves. These Journey sleeves are not... Or sleeves. These Journey lands are nice, but why are you running Bellion? Like, what's happening here? Alright, so now we got the Reality Fulcrum, which is, I mean, pretty sick, honestly. Maybe I should just put this out down to pay for something here. I called Swamp on accident, whoopsie. Oopsies! But now we do have, what, the Giantcraft Helm? I don't know. Sure. Kind of weird that the opponent's just like doing nothing, but... Wait. These are just tapping them? Just tapping them. Okay. So maybe they hit me with like a deadly cover-up. Is that kind of the plan, I'm assuming? Okay. Alright, yeah, I think it's fine, right? I mean, I'm assuming that now the board wipe comes or something. Sure. Okay. Okay. I think we might just we might just have this with like the Riddler, right? Yeah, we just have this. You're tapped out. Okay, yeah. The Quantum Riddler has haste, and then we have the giant helm thing. 9/10. Nova Hellkite, warp in. Deal lethal. Party. We'll just pass the helm around for funsies. Alright, that was easy enough. Alright, so this is gonna be a little harder on the draw for obvious reasons, but we're gonna try it out. Disdainful Stroke's not very efficient on turn 2, but... Oh my god, you're running Eldrazi's. Oh, okay. You're running Eldrazi. I'm not super familiar with Eldrazi, so... Is it some sort of, like, cheap deck, or what? Cheap deck, cheat deck, same difference, I guess, right? Alright, I'm gonna check this out here. If they counter it, and then we have the Reality Fulcrum, this is the kind of weird deck where, like, I mean, we do have Mistrise Village, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Running all Talisman Sickness. All Eldrazi people scoop so quick. You're an evil person. I think that's what it is. You know what? Let's call Eldrazi. Speaking of Eldrazi, here you go, my friend. Uncounterable Eldrazi, and then we're going to get a Reality Fulcrum. How's that? How's that? It's expensive seems to people just hate Eldrazi's. Well, look at this. Here's an Eldrazi for you. Bam. And now we get a free Reality Fulcrum. Until the end of your next turn, we can play these cards. Not half bad. Now, unfortunately, I didn't really have... I mean, not really. I didn't have... Wait, hold on. Oh, that's fine. No, we're fine. So let's call out... Red, I guess. Giantcraft Helm. You know what? I'm going to do it. Or am I? No, I'm a liar. I shouldn't have bolted that in. Whenever I play control, I just never really care about bolting my stuff in. Alright, maybe I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Pass. Whenever I play control, I always just shock my shit in, even though it doesn't really matter. Well, we do have Mistrise Village. That's nice. I want to hold this Disdainful Stroke, just in case they drop something kind of wild on me. I don't know if that's the right play, but it's the play I'm making here. Salty Scoops. Make him Salty Scoop, how's life? Make him Salty Scoop, nothing wrong with that. Oh, Demolition Field, huh? This sucks. It's annoying. That is annoying. Why do you have another one? Let's go Mistrise Village, go for another Reality Fulcrum. I'm not even joking you. I think it's kind of hilarious. I'm not ready to present a threat to you. We're not even going for the Disdainful Stroke. Because you're probably just going to go in for the, whatchamacallit. Well, maybe I should. I don't know. You got to figure it's basically a combo deck, right? They're probably going to go in for the reality, or the Rupture, and then the Artifact Frog thing. That's what I think you're doing. So the Starwinder, not going to lie, not the best hit. I mean, I can just drop this damn thing. It's kind of hilarious. Alright. That's a hard-casted Starwinder. 99 red balloons. Christmas, appreciate appreciate the love on that. This song is literally goated. All right, we got Disdainful Stroke. Don't hit me with this rupture thing. Are you waiting for me to play a creature? Because you might just get your wish. I'm going to warp this in. We're going to be real meticulous. Real meticulous. Well, I can't Disdainful Stroke that. Alright, let's get my pal Ral out here. No, stop! Stop! You better stop. Alright, well, I can't hold up the Disdainful Stroke anymore. I got a little bit antsy there. Not gonna lie. No! Alright, I might be screwed here. They haven't gone the Rupture yet, though, right? Oops, I'll counter. Nah, I think they're just trying to, like, go counter killing spells and then do the Rupture, right? That's the whole idea here. I'm slamming this thing down, dude. Hardcast, baby. What up? What up? Get at me. Tiebinder. Honestly, that's kind of okay, right? It's still a beat stick, right? Oh, yeah. Hey. That's still an 8-10, baby. That's still an 8-10. Just so you are aware. I'm keeping the Disdainful Stroke up now. In case they hit me with that Rupture thing. That's good. That's good enough for me to counter, right? Yeah. Sure. Sure. Okay. We're good, right? Another land is nasty as hell. I'm gonna warp this in because I think I'm gonna get cooked here. So I'm warping this in, and I'm gonna put the Nova Hellkite on here because you can't block the Hellkite. So bam. And I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of a secret here, Zuler. I'm all out of gas. So if you could just, like, maybe not kill me, that would be great. So let's just take this. I'm going to take this. We're just going to put him on the Riddler for fun. Why? I don't know. Oh, God. Alright, so the Nova Hellkite comes back. Oh, no. I think we might be screwed here, though. Because if they go for a Rupture... Okay. Well, I'm not dead immediately yet. But I can't present lethal with the Hellkite alone. That's only... No! Oh my god. This could go. If we're playing something like mono red, we just scoop on the instantly. On the oh! Okay, never mind. We got a torch. All right. As soon as I saw that mountain, I was like, man, we're just so dead. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We got to torch the tower now. It's fine. Apparently, they just top decked into that because they didn't play the other one, so that's nice. We're fine, maybe. Ooh, we're probably not fine. We are probably not fine. I've never needed another land so badly in my life. If we just top deck land here, honestly, though, could get kind of nasty. This could get kind of nasty here. Not bad. All right, what are we looking here? Now the world's our oyster. We got Starwinder. We got Vestige. I mean, we could literally... I think we just hit the Starwinder, right? Otherwise, we take Vestige and then put down the Reality Fulcrum. I'm doing this. Let's do it. This is what we came here for. This is what we came here for. Draw 8 cards. Yes. I don't think we'll have any more land problems. I just have a crazy hunch. I don't think any more land problems are coming. So let's get rid of all of our... Not gonna lie, just kind of... Okay, we're fine. That works, right? That works. Now we got the Giantcraft Helm. We can probably just win next turn. Wow. Okay. It is kind of weird. That opponent kind of was, like, on weird mana. And, like, didn't, like, apply the correct pressure. So that is kind of weird, because we could probably be, like, in, like, real trouble. But if I go Giant... Whatever the hell this thing is... If we go Giantcraft Helm, I think we just win, right? We just win. We just warp these in. Giantcraft Helm. That's a 9/10. And then we just warp in another Riddler with Trample Haste. I mean... you know what? You can have it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's a little bit how it's supposed to work. Let's see if we can interact with Mono Red now. Alright, so that was kind of absolutely insane. Not gonna lie. There's no way every deck, you know, is gonna happen like that. But now that we have Pyroclasm, we got a lot of move here. Do I need my 5th land? I guess I'd keep it, right? I mean, I need to go for Hellkite, theoretically. We'll be able to Splash Portal it. Yeah, sure, let that go. I don't know. There is a chance, I mean, there's a chance that we get, like, ooh. Ow. Alright, we'll just torch the tower then. I like your style, opponent. Nova Hellkite, kind of scary. I'm also running Nova Hellkite. I don't know really exactly what I want to do here, though. Vestige is quite nice. Now we have Vestige, that kind of makes things a little awkward, huh? Do I just try and race? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I have to Hellkite, and then if they put down something for 2 toughness, we could be kind of cooking here. That's so bad. But like, it doesn't really impact anything that I'm doing. Like, I can't block him. Okay. There we go. There's a little Riddler action. So now we can at least block the Hellkite. Slight premature land drop there. I guess we do have the passages. I should be a little bit more mindful of that. Love that when opponents struggling for an answer they know they don't have. That is always nice, isn't it? Alright. Quantum Riddler is bigger than the Hellkite. This is like the Battle of the Edge of Eternity's bosses. Like, this is pretty epic, if I'm being honest. I mean, they have another one coming too, my goodness. Alright, so I think I have to warp this in, and then we put down our Hellkite. Let's do this for red. Enters tapped. Vestige. Warp. And then I'm just going to slam down our Nova Hellkite, and then we're just going to hopefully block, I guess. Fulgrim, honestly, pretty alright, but I have to just put down the block thing here, so. Oh, it's tapped. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of forgot about it. It's tapped. Okay. Shit. Not good. We're learning. We're learning. Reading the card does, in fact, explain the card, I've heard. Alright, what else do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could Pyroclasm and then Abrade. Is that the move here? Why do you cost 6 now? Doesn't this card cost 7? No? Alright, so I don't care if the Fulcrum comes intact, so at least we can do that, right? Sergeant Funko, appreciate the follow on YouTube, thank you. To whoops even. Yeah, that was, this is totally just on me. I mean, just, yeah, I don't know. This is just totally incompetence on me. We'll take the L on that. Ugh. I mean, there actually even might be a chance here. It's not a good one. I guess there's maybe a chance here, huh? We can go for the Restitching. I mean, maybe. Bang, bang. Go for Stitching. So we need to have a lot open. I think this is okay, right? We just Abrade now. And then we still have the Stitching open for 2. In case they have another haste creature. If they have 2 haste creatures, well then, damn. Okay. Wow, I think I actually just won the... Hold on, maybe I didn't win yet. But... X equals 2. Bang, bang. They do come back, though. Mochi, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? All right, let me think this out. Well, we're gonna take 1 damage from his higher claw. Jesus. How much mana do I actually have here? Do I go Reality Fulcrum, Quantum Riddler? No. I guess that's like my only play here, right? Because I can't really present lethal here. So we go for the Giantcraft Helm. I guess we could put it on... No, we can't really present lethal in any way, shape, or form. So we have to survive 1 turn no matter what happens here. No matter what happens, we have to survive 1 turn. I think. Why did it... Oh, Auto-tapper. Please, for the love of Ugin. Why did you leave me 2 blue sources? I guess we didn't get punished there, but like that is so crazy that you left me 2 blue sources there, Auto-tapper. Alright. Well, if they have another higher claw they win, that's fine. That's fine, right? I have 3 blockers, right? Higher claw only deals 1. God, if I like, let's say we have like Torch the Tower or something, you know what I mean? They don't get 1 per, right? 1 or more lizards. So we got adequate blockers here. So I gotta keep that in mind, right? Wow, I'm kind of surprised they're doing this. I mean, we just block, right? 1 life, despite my misplay on the Anticausal Vestige. We're gonna take this, right? I mean, yeah. GG's.